Hey guys, B Gamer here, and like I always tell you guys, when you want to know about cards and different cards, and I tell you guys, this is a site to go to right here. I'm on it right now, mutt.gg. You guys create your account. You can go in there and look at theme teams. You can look at players, any players you want. Players you want. You want to look at their play styles and all that good stuff. It's all on mutt.gg. And like that's how you scroll it. You can look at your players. You can look at the team chemistries, like what all teams they've played for. So you can put them on your theme team. You can know like if a player come out, how many teams he came with. Like for example, Ted Hendricks. Ted Hendricks didn't only play with the Raiders, so like right in here, like where team chemistry is at, they have the three teams that he played for off the top of my head. I know Raiders, Packers, and the Indianapolis Colts. So they'll have the team history right there. And you can buy his power-up pass, and that's how you'll get his team chemistry once you boost that on up. But what I want to talk about today are, the best quarterbacks again. Like, we always have this debate. And I don't have them in order, though, but I can put them in order. I won't put them in order. I just tell you guys, like, before you buy them, the pros and cons of them. And one is with Kyler Murray. I'm going to start off with him. I got some gameplay with him, and him being 5'10" is like a bit of a problem, because when you got guys running that pinch 2, Mike blitz, 3 blitz, and they coming in off the edges, and a lot of times you might have guys wide open. But Kyler Murray being 5'10", like even your 6'3", 6'4" quarterbacks get the balls tips, but his balls get tipped a lot. And I know some of you guys can say what you want, but the thing about having pass lead elite, and Kyler Murray don't get gunslinger. He gets pass lead elite in his ability slots. He get pass lead elite, and you have to pick between that and you don't get gunslinger. But you can go with the best abilities. You can go with our pass lead elite and escape artist. So you can get pass lead elite once you power him up with escape artist. Once you power him up, see, it don't show it now, right? But once you power him up, you'll be able to open up all that stuff. If you buy his purple power up pass, and like you could power him up from there, he'll get pass lead elite and escape artist. But the one thing about Kyler Murray with escape artist and pass lead elite, when you try to scramble to the right and to the left and try to throw the ball, if you still have your finger on right trigger, if you're playing Xbox or PlayStation, I kind of forgot, but if you're holding the turbo button and trying to throw a pass with Kyler Murray rolling out, a lot of times if you got pass lead elite and not gunslinger, he will throw the ball. Like he might throw it short, he might throw it out of bounds, and that goes to say also when you have gunslinger as well. But when you have gunslinger, you have a higher probability of completing the pass and throwing it more accurate than having pass lead elite. Pass lead elite, you really have to take your hand off the turbo button and stop on a dime, set your feet, and lead the pass. Like you have to do a lot with pass lead elite to get that extra velocity on the ball. With some guys might like set feet lead more because with set feet lead, all you got to do is set your feet. But with pass lead elite, a lot of times you have to use the left analog stick to lead the pass in the direction you want it to go. That's why it's pass lead elite. That's why the ball gets a little more velocity on it when you do that. So it's a little more, I wouldn't say, it's a little more skill with pass lead elite to me. Like what I learned playing with Kyler Murray, I was like, why these passes ain't getting there? And I got it from somebody that plays Madden a lot, and they like a pro Madden player, and they said that it's because you got to lead the pass with pass lead elite. You can't just use it like you do gunslinger. Gunslinger is like you can hold the turbo all you want while you're scrambling, and it still won't affect your pass. Like gunslinger, you don't have to set your feet and all that if you got a good throw on the run. But like with pass lead elite, you do. So that's the only knock with Kyler Murray, man. If he's just missing that one thing, and that's gunslinger. That's why his card been dropping up and down so much, and that he just don't get that gunslinger ability. Escape artist is good though when guys drop everybody in the coverage and you can take off with him, but that's about it though. Another guy that I'm gonna discuss right now is Tony Romo. Tony Romo is a great card. You know, I'm a Cowboys fan, so I'm not gonna be biased. Um, he has a really good release. That Slinger 2 is like the second or third best release. So behind Slinger 1, but I'll probably go with Slinger 2 though, because the one thing you get with Romo, his throw on the run, man. I hate what EA did to him this year. They made him a field general. And field generals, I know y'all might hate improvisers, but improvisers are my favorite archetype because you can get, once they hit a certain threshold, you can get hot rod master, gunslinger, and escape artist. And that on the improviser is, once an improviser quarterback comes out and gets that, it's going to be GG's. Like, because once you have all three of those abilities, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's going to be in game, I'm sure. But like, that's why I like Tony Romo so much last year, because he was an improviser. And with his release, his throwing the run is not like Aaron Rodgers throwing the run. Aaron Rodgers has the worst throwing the run ever in the game. In this game. Not in real life now, but on the game. If you guys just go into practice mode, you can go in practice mode and you can use Aaron Rodgers and try to throw in the run, and you can see what happens. Like the ball. That's why a lot of dudes that use Darry Henry, they stop. When they scramble outside of the pocket, they try to stop. Because Darry Henry has Aaron Rodgers' release. The quarterback, Darry Henry, he has Aaron Rodgers' release. And with Aaron Rodgers' release, when you try to throw in the run, the ball really gets misthrown a lot. You'll throw a lot of picks, a lot of balls in the dirt, a lot of balls out of bounds, even with Gunslinger. Because I learned that with Jake Plummer. Jake Plummer also has the Aaron Rodgers release. And the throwing the run with Aaron Rodgers release sucks. But back to Tony Romo's card. He only gets the Cowboys chemistry. He's very, very good card, man. If you want to sit in the pocket, he's even better than Dan Marino. Like, throwing wise, like every throw, Romo can make every throw. Compared to, like, I played with Cunningham. I played with Kyler Murray. I played with Jalen Hurts now. I played with Dan Marino. I've tried out Jake Plummer. And the one thing that Romo has all them beat by, if he's in that pocket, he's going to lead the pass so great, so beautifully. Like, you can stack up so many good abilities on him as well, except escape artist. But everything else he gets. Everything else that you want. His first ability slot, you can look at all that. Like, he gets some good stuff. And most importantly, he gets Hot Rod Master and Gunslinger. Which I know a lot of you guys want. But this is the key with Romo. I know I'm moving a little faster. That 82 speed, man, you want it to be a lot higher, but it'll do. But also, throwing the run, man, 83. Last year, his throwing the run was 91. With that release, it was so great to have Gunslinger on him, Hot Rod Mouse, and Escape Artist. So, you got away with a lot with Romo. And, like, he senses, like, all the clutch, like, these are his play. His traits are really good. Clutch, yes. Force passes aggressively. Quarterback style balance. Sense pressure idea. Throw ball away, no. That's an issue. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. When you have guys blitzing you, and you just want to throw the ball away, and you're tapping the button to throw the ball away, a lot of times he won't throw the ball away because throw ball away says no. So EA won't let him do that a lot of times. He'll end up taking a sack or throwing an interception or something. The ball will get tipped in the air some strange way. That's why you got to love guys that throw ball away and it says yes. So to throw ball away and it says yes under there, that's a good quarterback that you know you're going to get the ball away when you got pressure. A lot of times with these quarterbacks now, when there's pressure in the back, they don't get the ball away even when you're trying to throw it away. It's an interception there, a fumble or something like that. So that's the knock on Romo, man. He's a very good quarterback, but throwing on the run is where you're going to struggle at with him. Everything else, A+++. This is a guy right here who I'm going to go to next that EA does this to him every year. Every year. And it's like, why do y'all keep doing my boy like that, man? Like, because it's a fun card to play with at first when it comes out. And that's Ronald Cunningham. And his team history, he gets Philadelphia if you want a theme team, Minnesota Vikings, the Cowboys, and also the Ravens. And Cunningham is an improviser. He has the improviser archetype. That's the type of quarterback he is. He's an improviser. So he gets some really, really nice abilities. And here we go at the ideal spot with Cunningham, right? Throw the ball, like the throwing the ball away thing. I'm telling you, he did a lot of that with me. Like trying to throw the ball away with Cunningham is like with the wind up that he got, the slow like wind up. He got the generic 3 like hurt like. It's like, oh my God, like Kyler Murray has. It's like they want to give all the scramblers and improvisers the generic 3, which is not the best release, but it's not the worst. But throwing the ball away under pressure, man, is going to be hard. Cunningham comes in with a stock 94 speed. But the thing about Cunningham that's always hurts is that you can't get gunslinger and escape artists with him. And that hurts him. Hurts him a lot. But I seen some guys that came out and had, like, an ability slot 1, I think, powered up. The dude had dashing deadeye and he had escape artists on it. And he gave me hell like every time we played. I could not stop him. The guy rolled to the left or right, and all Cunningham passes were accurately thrown. Every time. So it's just different styles to, like, how you want to play. But the thing about Cunningham is, like, once he stays out for a while, and, like, we can look at all his stats right here. I'm going to let you guys just look at that. All the things meet the thresholds, like 90 short throw accuracy, 94 medium throw accuracy, 91 deep. His throw on the run is even a 94. But EA nerfs this guy every year. Like, once he's out for like 2 to 3 weeks, his ball starts floating. His ball starts selling on you. Like, he starts missing throws, like, that you'll normally complete with him when he first came out. But when new quarterbacks come out, man, EA just nerfs the hell out of Ronald Cunningham, man. He's a good player for a little while, and then EA nerfs him. I don't know why, but they do. But Ronald Cunningham was a really good card, though. Like, if you want to throw on the run and have some fun, Cunningham is your guy. But beware of that release, and, like, a lot of passes, even with Gunslinger, are going to float on you. So I don't know why. I guess it's the programming with EA and the way he throws the ball. Like another guy we're going to get into that I know y'all been anxious for me to talk about. And yes, he is the real deal. I got to give it to him. Jalen Hurts is like the best quarterback. He's the best quarterback right now. He's 6'1", good height. He only gets Team Kims. He only gets Philadelphia Eagles. So the reason why I was able to get Hurts at such a good price was because his 90 power up pass is going for like 300 to 400K in the marketplace in the store. So I had a 89 to 90 power up pass, so I didn't have to go buy that. I had that by playing solo challenges and things like that. But I did buy his power up pass for 130K, and I bought his regular card for 230K. So I spent about 400K on it, like just to get Jalen Hurts all the way powered up and everything. And that's the only way you're gonna get Gunslinger and Escape Artist is if you power him up. And make sure you guys have been doing your solos, and if you can save a little coins on him, make sure you have the passes, the power up passes. The power up passes will save you from having to get all these cards to power him up, because I would have had to pay like almost 800K if I really wanted to fool Jalen Hurts if I didn't have that power up pass. So that power up pass saved me 400K in coins. Looking at all of Jalen Hurts numbers, is he's a 93 speed, 95 excel, agility 90. Like, he's very, very good. Like, all the thresholds, 94 short, 96 medium, 95 deep, and throwing the run is a 95. Throw power is a 95. Throwing the pressure is great, 93. And he gets the best abilities. Like I said, he gets that Gunslinger and Escape Artist once you power him up. The only knock on Hurts is the throwing the ball away, and he kind of got a slow release there. He got the release of Cunningham, Kyler Murray. It's kind of slow, but with having Gunslinger, you kind of don't notice it with him. He can make some throws for like that you're gonna love, absolutely love. Like Jalen Hurts will absolutely make some throws that you will absolutely love, though. Like him throwing on the run with Gunslinger, you don't have to take your hand off the turbo button even when you're throwing it. It's still a bit accurate pass. That's the benefit of escape artist and Gunslinger, though. Unless you have guys with under pressures on the defensive line, you're going to get that pass accurately more times than not. Like with Jalen Hurts. Like, that's the benefit of Gunslinger. Having pass lead elite with that. Like, sometimes, a lot of times when you try to throw on the run with the turbo button, the passes are going to go all over the place. Like, they might go out of bounds. Like I say, they're going to go in the dirt. You're going to miss a lot of open passes. And you're going to be like, what the hell? It's because it's pass lead elite and you're holding turbo. You can't hold turbo with pass lead elite. You have to actually set your feet and lead the pass. Like, that's the thing that I hate about pass lead elite. And guys, pass lead elite is good, but it's not Gunslinger. I will always reiterate that. Pass lead elite is not Gunslinger. Pass lead elite is not Gunslinger. Like this, but this is the best quarterback right now. This is the best quarterback in what right now. If you guys can invest and save up a little bit and check you guys' power up passes, check and see if you got your power up passes in your collectibles. See if you got go to your item binder and see if you have your collectibles. See if you have your power up passes. Go to the program power up in your collectibles in your item binder and see if you got the power up pass to save you some coins for him. Because you don't have to buy all these cards to power him up like me. I got him for 400K. And I saved 400K because I had a 90 overall power up pass that I didn't have to go buy a card out of the store that was like 400K. So I saved a lot of coins by getting Jalen Hurts, and he's currently my quarterback now. Another guy that everybody's using, Henry. And I just can't bring myself into using him because I just think it's just so unfair that, like, I give this to Jalen Hurts because Jalen Hurts in real life is a quarterback. Darry Henry probably played a couple of snaps at quarterback, and this dude got Aaron Rodgers release. He got Aaron Rodgers release, the best release on the game, very very fast release. But throwing the run sucks with Darry Henry, and throw the tight, like, all this does matter though, all that does matter. And he got Slinger 1, man. Darry Henry got Slinger 1. But the best part about this card, man, is he rarely fumbles. And he gets Gunslinger and Escape Artist. It'll be, granted, 8 AP. Like, that's a lot of AP. Yeah, he gets Slinger and Escape Artist for 8 AP, but it's worth it from playing against guys. I have never played with this card, but I've gone against it a lot. And if you gotta really have a scheme to run with this card, like bunch tight end is really great with him, or bunch. Those what a lot of guys have the most success playing with him using. Those are the formation they use, and I know y'all saying, hey, that's the formation for a lot of guys. And I agree, man. It's a glitch formation that EA really needs to address. They really need to let our zones, if it gets us sometime, But if we have our defense set up for crossers, man, and they still don't play it, hey, man, it is what it is, man. EA got to do something with their programming, man, to stop that. But Darry Henry, his throwing stats are not the best, but playing with him in game, it don't even seem like it hurts the throwing. Medium throw accuracy 87, deep 84, and short 96. He might overthrow his guys sometime, but rarely will he do it. And you don't got to worry about him fumbling much, man. It's a running back playing quarterback. I mean, this guy's crazy, man. Like, goal line situations, all you got to do is just keep the ball in 22's hand, and he going to lead the way. Like, most times when guys get on the 2-yard line and Darry Henry's their quarterback, they going to score a touchdown. So, that's just something that you just got to deal with and just hate and just ask EA, why did y'all make a Darry Henry quarterback, man? Why? And why did y'all make him like one of the best? When you had Tony Romo, you had Jake Plummer, you had Dan Marino, you had Kirk Cousins, you had Dak Prescott. And they got worse cards than Darry Henry. Darry Henry was never even a quarterback. But, hey, that's another conversation for another day. Some honorable mentions you guys might need to check out. Peyton Manning, Jake Plummer, Tim Tebow. I just wanted to go into a deep detail with these cards and let you know like who's hot right now, who's not. And the quarterbacks that I mentioned, these are the best to use in the game right now. I hope you guys go enjoy the video and like, subscribe, comment. Hey, make you guys a mutt.gg account so you guys can go in and check on some of this stuff. You can look at any card you want at any time, man. Mutt.gg. With that being said, B Gamer here, and now I'm out. Peace.